After a rapid exchange of gunfire, a school gunman is down and a nightmare scenario is ended. In this staged drill, the bad guy is a fellow officer playing the role. Special non-lethal ammo is being used to make the drill as real as possible. Spanish Fort Police Chief John Barber felt compelled to do the exercise after the Texas shooting.
So I've been watching the news like everybody else on how law enforcement responded over there. I don't want to, pass judgment because I certainly don't have all the facts of what happened and what they were encountering over there. But it does raise some questions on making sure that we're contemporary in our thinking on how we're going to respond.
Chief Barber wants to make sure his officers have the most up-to-date training, use effective tactics, and are equipped properly. As for the department's policy on how officers should respond to an active school shooter, Barber would just say they follow contemporary methods.
In a very broad sense, when you have an active shooter, the first responding officers should try to address that as quickly, as effectively as possible. Now, what does that look like? Every situation is different.
Lillian Harbison has lived in Spanish Fort her whole life, and her grandson, Caleb, now attends Spanish Fort High School. Like many, they have concerns over police response to the Texas shooting, but are encouraged that local law enforcement is taking their training seriously.
I just think you can't practice too much for bad things happening, because bad things are happening every day. You can't even go to the grocery store and not worry about our Walmart.
Chief Barber wants his officers to have a realistic expectation in these kind of situations. Now, for instance, in a situation like this where a gunman doesn't care about dying, the first officer through the door is most likely to get shot. That is exactly what happened in today's scenario. It is important to note that since the Parkland, Florida school shooting in 2018, Baldwin County has made great strides in improving and fortifying their campuses for safety. They also have full-time school resource officers on campus at all times. Reporting live in Spanish Fort, Hal Sherrick, Fox 10 News.